Hello everyone, I'm here to show you a guide on Oni, to also show you that I listen to my viewers because one of my commenters asked me how to get the best way to get Oni and like how it works and all that stuff, so I'll do a little quick guide on that. And I didn't realize I was stuck in a wall. Oh yeah, quick update on the Screw 'em area. You can't really glitch through it anymore. They fixed it, so you can't really go behind the wall anymore unless you want to get stuck. Um, I'm pretty sure I can't. Yeah, I'm chaotic. Alright. So I'll just basically go over how I did Oni, and I'll also go on to the Trello, which is a really useful place to search up information on Rogue Lineage. Sometimes it's not fully accurate because the game updates, but there are two websites I suggest. Is one of them is the fandom, and the other one is the Trello. And you can look up Rogue Lineage Trello fandom, Rogue Lineage fandom or whatever, and you'll get some guides, some information off of the websites. But other than that, I'll show you guys what I did. I'm gonna just let myself die real quick. And whilst that happens, I'll look up the Trello just in case, just to make sure I don't get anything wrong in this video, or just in case they changed anything in Trello. Trello knows and I don't, because I haven't really been on the game too much recently. Crap. Classes, Dragon Sage, Akuma. Alright, so I'll just go through the whole thing. So first off, your base class, there is no base class really, except for just like normal fists. Just realized I don't have any volume on, and I have my headset on, so this is gonna be interesting. Most likely gonna end up dying, but that's fine. So anyways, your base class is basically your fresh spawn. Like your fist has a fresh spawn. That's basically your base class. But if you're an Ashen, it helps you progress. Ashen, some good classes for becoming an Oni would be, I'd recommend a good amount, honestly, that would work for it, like Fisherian, Ashen, Navaron really works with a lot of them, so I'd go with Navaron as well, and a Morbid would work. I'm sure there's more. If you're going Tombless on your Oni, you could go Castellan, and that would be really useful. Other than that, those are some races you can use. The easiest way to get Oni though, to like basically guarantee yourself Oni, you know, the quest where the lava snake is and you have to defeat the lava snake and you know die to fire, and it's like the worst thing and almost impossible to do. Yeah, if you're a construct, you can just walk in there with like 50 fire resistant potions and 50 health potions and just like, you know, take them out as you want, you know. That's how I got my Oni, and even doing that, I did come close to dying from fire. Even with all those fire resistant potions and all that stuff, it was still hard for me. So if you want to guarantee yourself Oni and you are scared that you'll die to the lava snake, I suggest you go construct and get Oni that way. I do have a guide on how to get construct and where the lab is on my channel, so you can look at that if you want to get it. But anyways, as for the super class, you want to, I don't know, should I show you where it is, or I guess I'll show. The person that asked me, oh shoot, I'm a vampire, never mind. I did not realize that, I forgot about that. Alright, so anyways, the superclass trainer, let's just say it's in the desert, It's past this bridge behind Sentinel. It's behind there. I can't really show you where it is, but it's in that direction. The Akuma trainer's back there for, super class. Um, and I'm realizing like this is terrible. I'm a I'm a vampire and I'm supposed to be doing a guide right now, so this is gonna be impossible. Um, but regardless, the real question is on how to get Oni, Um, all right, let's get to it. Let's get to the. I guess I'll do a little bit more on I'll just read off from the cello. It takes about 30 grips to get I'm talking super class right now. It takes about 30 grips to get enough chaotic to go Akuma. You need to have about 12 seconds of climb to reach the Akuma trainer. You need chaos. All right, so the main thing that it doesn't say on the Trello is that you need a crap ton, of fist XP. And if you're going as an Ashen, it's gonna be much harder to get fist XP because you do so much more damage. I like how that guy was about to try and kill me. And like completely failed. That was awesome. Anyways, I feel like I want to go after them, but because I'm a vampire. Anyways, you want to go into the Tundra to do Oni Trainer. Alright, so, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 4 skills, 4 Akuma, they cost 60 each, and that's about it. So that's like 240 coins for all of them. And then the Oni, now we're talking Oni. Once you get maxed Akuma, you have to max out your Akuma first, of course. Once you have maxed out Akuma, got all the skills, you need to get over 50 grips worth of chaotic, which means you need 20 more grips after you get your 30 original grips. So you just need to get 20 more grips, but I suggest you go up to like maybe 60 or more. Like the more you have, the better, because you'll basically guarantee yourself the chaotic, because there's no real numbers for it. No one really got the proper numbers for it, so the website's sometimes wrong as well. But basically you get 30 grips for Akuma and you add on 20 grips for Oni, and that's what the website's telling me. Fight the lava snake in Temple of Fire. You must be the one who deals all the damage and the one who kills it. Alright, so you have to do all the damage and you have to kill it. And I heard that you can only fight it with fist. Not positive on it, but I'm pretty sure you can only fight it with fist. Talk to Big Hoss to get the skills. So the person that left the comment mainly wants to know how to talk to Big Hoss without, getting pushed off the edge, because that happens to people if you're not properly set up. And I even had the question because it's actually not on the Trello, and I see why she or he is confused. So what you need to do is you need to basically max out Akuma. In order to make it so you can talk to the Oni trainer and they won't throw you off the edge and basically die to howlers. And there's a chance you'll die to howlers if they're down there or if they're near you. You might not get spotted, but if you do, you're dead. So in order to not get thrown down, you have to max out your Akuma, get all the skills. Make sure you're completely maxed out in Akuma. After that, you get the grips you need. The grips you need, exactly all the chaotic you need. You need all of it. The 50 kills worth of chaotic throughout your lineage. The whole time you were alive, you have to have at least 50 kills. I really highly suggest you go like way above and beyond. If you have a screw 'em alt, then just screw it. Go up to like 80 or 90, because I don't want to give you the wrong information on this and say that you gotta do 50 and then you end up dying, because that's the thing that could happen. the amount of grips you do isn't always accurate on the website, so I suggest you do more than 50 grips total because it's not really that much of a big deal. But if you are doing like a solo lineage or something like that and you don't want to go out and like risk your life even more than you have to, then I guess you can go and try and work with 50 like it says on the Trello. So that's the best I can do for you there. But for the third thing, you have to fight the lava snake. So this is the thing where I got confused, and I'm assuming where the person that asked the question got confused. It's in order to talk to Big Hoss, you have to first kill the lava snake and pick up the serpent's fang that it drops. I'm not sure about the serpent's fang if you have to pick it up, but I do know that the serpent I killed dropped a serpent's fang, and I picked it up. Alright, let me read this real quick. I believe I read this already, but fight the lava snake at the Temple of Fire. You must be the one who deals all the damage. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't say anything about a serpent's fang, but hopefully when you kill it, it drops. If it doesn't drop, then it might not act. You probably don't have to get the serpent's fang, but I'm sure it's part of it. So get the serpent's fang. I'm sure it drops every time, and if it doesn't, it's a glitch, and that would suck. But yeah, you have to kill the serpent before you talk to Big Hoss, or else he'll throw you off the edge. Not guaranteed. I'm not positive that's how it works because I didn't do it. I was told on Discord when I asked questions, they said, yes, kill the snake first. So I'm telling you, kill the snake first. It worked for me, so it should work for you. I basically killed the snake first, then I talked to Big Hoss with all my grips and all that stuff, my max Akuma and everything. And make sure you max Akuma before you fight the snake because you want to have all your abilities and be able to kill him easily, you know? So you want to do it in order, kind of like get max Akuma. No, what you want to do, if you want to do it in order and get Oni most efficiently, I suggest you start off with the getting the grips, because getting the grips, if you have a screw malt, you get the grips, that'll give you mana. 1, that'll give you mana. 2, that'll give you XP. 3, it will give you chaotic. You'll be getting 3 things done at the same time. After you get the 50 grips, then I suggest you max out your mana so you can get mana climb, max out, or like at least get to 12 seconds, whatever. Get your mana upgraded as much as you want. The more, the better you are at surviving, you know? You'll be able to mana run away from people and climb away. And then 4, get XP because you might not have enough to max out Akuma. Get XP, get money. In Sunken, I suggest Sunken's pretty good for money. Getting XP at Zombie Scrooms is really good, but it can be dangerous. There are players there that will kill you, but that goes for everywhere you go in the game, so I can't really say much about that. I guess you could talk to one of your friends or use one of your alts, a Gaian alt if you want to get XP. That'll take a while, especially if you're an Ashen, because it deals double damage, giving you less XP in the long run. The XP is in terms of how many times you hit a player, so that's how that works. So after you get the XP, the money, then go get Akuma, max it out, and then once you're maxed out Akuma, you go to kill the snake. Make sure you bring lava potions or like fire resistant potions, at least like 2 or 3. Make sure you don't kill yourself by getting too much toxicity. Get as many potions as you can without making it go over the bar. So if like 3 brings you this far and 4 would kill you, only bring 3. Or maybe 4 if like your toxicity somehow manages to go down. You can drink a 4th one, but I don't know how that works. Make sure not to die there though with toxicity. Drink safely with potions. Also, a good tip is to basically max out your hunger so you keep regeneration throughout the fight. That's going to be helpful. Another thing throughout the lava snake fight, you want to start off with max HP, full hunger of course, max HP. That makes sense. You You're also going to want to, so this is kind of more for constructs because I know people don't have much toxicity resistance. So if you don't have toxicity resistance, I suggest you buy a helmet, like really good armor, like strong tanky armor. There's a lot of good tanky armor and a helmet in Orsval. You can get, and yeah, for that you just get the helmet and the tanky armor. You get the gloves as well, so you do extra damage. Get the gloves, they cost 20, it's all in Orsval. You can get it all in Orsval. So yeah, you do that, and you only bring toxicity potions and maybe one health potion. But if you're a construct, bring like 10 fire resistance potions, bring like 10 to 15 health potions, and you'll pretty much be set. And you'll be overdoing it, basically. But you can also bring the gear as well to make it even crazier, like, you know, guarantee yourself a win. But after you kill the snake, you want to get out of there quickly because, you know, your freaking heat bar is gonna probably be really close to death. So what happens is your heat bar in there, like, you wanna make sure that you dodge away from its fireballs and stay away from its fire, and go after the snake's tail. Try and attack the snake's tail the whole time, and don't let its face go towards you. It's pretty easy. It's not as hard as you think it is. All you have to do is just stay away from its mouth. Just jump down there, or don't jump down, like climb down so you don't lose HP. But once you get down, just go for its tail. And just every time it tries to turn around, just run around it, dodge around it, get to its tail again. There are some points in where you're gonna have to block. I didn't do that at all, and I survived, but barely as a construct. So learning its combos will probably be really beneficial to you because it can whack you into the lava. So when you're attacking the lava snake, don't go next to the lava because it could push you into the lava. Lava snake also could accidentally get pushed into the lava, and you'll have to leave and redo the entire fight. Another tip for killing the lava snake to help it give you a even better advantage is to stay outside of the Temple of Fire and get yourself really cold, like almost to frostbite. And once you're almost at frostbite, just run in, do the parkour, get to the boss, and you'll be really cold still. At the boss, you'll be really cold, and that'll give you a little bit of a fighting fighting chance, you know? So it'll give you a lot more cool resistance, so it'll work out really well if you get yourself cold before the fight. It'll be hard to do as a construct, but it's doable, so you should be good. Other than that, once you kill the snake, I feel like I went really in depth on the snake, but I should really go in depth on it because honestly, to me, it was like really hard. I failed it once, the second time I barely won, and I was a construct. But for after you kill the snake, after your max Akuma, after you got 50 plus kills of chaotic, after you get XP, I don't think you need fist XP to actually you don't need any extra fist XP to get the Akuma skills or Oni skills, I mean. So you don't need to get more fist XP to get Oni skills. You need like 2,000 coins to get you need 350 per skill for Oni. 350 per skill. There's 1, 2, 3. There's like 4 abilities, I believe, and that would be 4 times 350. 700, 1,400, 1,400 coins about. The armor is also pretty expensive. It might be 350. And it's right next to the Oni trainer, so you'll be able to get that easily. The beads around the neck you get once you max out your Oni, so there's no special place to buy the beads that go around your neck. I don't know, I don't really know what they do, but you get beads. Also, as you can tell, I'm slowly getting closer to the sun and I'm about to die. I just wanted to point that out there. Anyways, so yeah, after you kill the snake, after you get the grips, after you get the Max Akuma. You go to Big Hoss from the Temple of Fire. You go to Big Hoss and you talk to him, and you should be good. Yeah, you like when I say should, I'm like telling you you're like 90, 95, 99%. I'm sure you're good. There's nothing really other than what I just talked about that you need to do. The only other thing that you have to worry about is the grips and not having enough chaotic, because I'm always iffy on that. You might not be, but I always am. I'm always cautious when it comes to that, especially for this Oni trainer, because he'll kill you if you're not ready. So I do recommend getting a lot more than 50 grips, but if you don't want to, it's fine. Um, and then once you get all that, you're done. You're done. You basically just go to Key if you want to get the Uber Oni. You go to Key. I have a guide on how to get Oni, how to get to the Oni teacher on my channel. Um, I believe it's on my All Ultras in Tundra guide or whatever it's called. So I have a guide to get to Oni, and I also have a guide to get to Key. So if you want to go Key after you get Oni, you go do that guide, go get to Key. You use a 3 question mark item if you want. Um, Also in my guide to Key, or in my guide to in my guide to Key, um, the fall in there where the second area where I make it like a big deal not to fall down in the second parkour area, it actually um don't like uh I don't know how to say this without like making you think all of it's safe. A lot of it is not safe in sunken, but like the first area where you pass the what are they called? Screams. Uh, I don't know what they're called, but the surgeon eyes. The first one you pass the surgeon eyes. The second area you do parkour over like 5 or 7 just jumps, and down it looks like there's abyss. But um, the last time I went there, it was poison. So if you fall down, you just have to run around the area until you find the area where you can jump up and just climb out. So you won't end up dying in there. You'll stay safe, but don't this as long as if you understand what I'm saying, then yeah, you understand. But if you don't understand, then just assume that everything in Sunken is dangerous to fall down, because most of the parts in Sunken are dangerous to fall down in. So that's that. Don't think it's safe to just jump off a pillar or something. It's everywhere in Sunken is like death if you fall down, so be careful there. You can do it easily without dying as long as you know your way around. Just watch my guide and you'll get through it. Um, and then once you get to Uber Realm, I hear Shinobi. I'm probably about to die. So once you get to Uber Realm, you go find Big Hoss. He should be above Orsfall, or the Orsfall of Key. I'm assuming everyone hates people who say that because, or the mods do, the developers do, I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but the Orsfall of Key, you basically go above it, and Big Hoss should be up there. You talk to him, you kill his shadow self, and once you kill his shadow self, I think he disappears, or he does disappear because that's what happened with me. He disappears, and then he goes to the Tundra area, um, the Tundra part of the Key Realm, and he's in the Tundra area, and he's on like one of the higher mountains on the top of one of them. You can actually see him from the loading screen. If you already defeated the shadow version of him, you can go onto the loading screen of Key, and you'll be able to see the red head on top of the white snow. I'm pretty sure that's where my friend showed me a picture of it, but that's where he should be. Um, But for the first time you kill him, he should be on top of Warsfall. If he's not, then they moved his area, and that's just false information I just gave you, but he should be up there. If he's not, then he was moved. Other than that, thanks for watching. Hopefully what I just talked about made sense. I'm not exactly a good editor, so it's not like I can put up image of what I'm talking about on the screen or whatever like that. I don't really have any editing software or anything like that. It's all expensive and stuff, but hopefully you guys can grasp what I'm talking about, and hopefully the person who asked me in the comments, hopefully I went over everything that they had had trouble with. Hopefully I cleared it up for you. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I'm going to be doing some Dungeon Quest later. Dungeon Quest Tier 1 boss. I'm going to be trying to work on that. I've been boosting one of my friends in that game to be able to do it with me. I haven't got him there yet, so I might not upload it today, might upload it today. I don't know. It depends on how, if I'm able to do it, you know? But, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.